24/7 monitoring. He went down, laid down of his own accord. He is wanting to stand. So the first thing that we need to do is make sure that we keep him quiet and very comfortable until we have sufficient people here to lift the pony. I think everybody that has been at this game for a while with Moochie, this will be our 5th lift of the pony. He is able to hold himself and walk once he does get up, but he does need substantial assistance in getting up. One of the big things is that people that do rescue a lot, they have lifts and they have slings, but most people who find themselves in a situation, you have people in lead ropes. So what we're going to show you today is actually how to lift the pony using those things, and the first step is applying or putting the lead rope under the pony. So what we actually will do is, while the pony is actually sitting on his sternum, and we tell our untrained ground crew, we actually call this the dog position because it makes sense to everybody. What Amy will actually do is she will get down behind the pony's left shoulder, or whichever shoulder is further away, and she is going to push the lead rope's end through underneath as far as she can. It is important to have somebody at his head in case he were to go to stand, so that she is going to be able to keep him quiet and keep all the people around him safe. So as she shoves that lead rope far through as she can, Jake actually will also do the same thing for the back end. He is going to take another lead rope and put it in front of the pony's hip, in front of his hind legs, and he's going to push that in through as far as he can. Okay? So you see we've got somebody on the pony's head to keep the pony quiet. And then after that period of time, and we actually have already pulled these ropes a little bit through, we will have the pony lay flat. That's accomplished by the person at the head encouraging the pony to lay flat. And if you have a pony that gets tired, that's a good time to do it. When they lay flat to stretch out, we will go ahead then, and you will see the very edge of the rope, and you will pull the rope through. So without getting kicked, being very careful, because if they want up, that's a big risk. You're going to hand this rope to your person on the other side. Now, when we tie these, the best thing to do, the big cotton lead ropes are nice, but what we're going to do is we're going to tie this in a slip knot. And we do see that we have the clip here. We don't want that to smack our hands. So what we actually do is only pull one of these through. Actually, this rope's a little shorter than the other one, Jake. We'd like it to be just a little bit longer than this, but this will work, okay? So what I'm going to do is just pull this one through so that Jake won't get his hand smashed in that. It gets pulled all the way through, and then we're going to leave this as a slip knot. So we will be able to get him out of this if we have to, okay? So you have the slip end, and then Amy has actually done the same thing on the other side. Do you have a slip knot there, Amy?
No, just a regular knot.
Let's tie a slip knot on that. So my big thing is I want to protect her hands, and I don't want this buckle to be flopping all over the place. Okay? Can you actually pull that through just a little bit further, Mel? Just go straight out on the ground. She's got to pull down toward the ground and pull out. Yep, pull hard. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to tie the slip knot. Okay. Again, I'm going to pull the one with the buckle all the way through and have hopefully a pretty good slip knot here on the top. Okay. Lead ropes certainly aren't the best, but it's going to be what most people have. Okay? The other thing that we want to watch is we want to have all our crew assembled before we mess too much with his legs. When Moochie first went down, we had the problem with the hind legs being very stiff and straight. So what we would often do is push on his toe to help him flex his hop and help him engage his stifle so that he was able to weight bear once he stood up. Sometimes that would take several minutes. What you're seeing is the pony is actually trying to stand on his own. We do not have our full crew here, so we're going to prevent that. Donald's going to hold his head down till he chills out a little bit. We want to make sure that the crew back here is not going to get kicked. We're just going to rub it a little bit.